Every single day, great ideas get shut down with a simple no. But what if that no wasn't the end of the conversation? What if it was actually the start of a real solution? Today, we're going to break down a framework that does exactly that. It's all about turning those roadblocks into genuine breakthroughs, just by changing how we think about problems.
Does this sound familiar? I mean, you put in all the work, you rally the team, you give it your absolute best shot, and you still hit the same wall. It's such a frustrating cycle, right? It can leave you feeling like you're just spinning your wheels with absolutely no forward momentum.
But just imagine for a second, what if every single no wasn't an endpoint, but a starting point? What if every single problem was actually an undiscovered opportunity just waiting for you? Now that's the shift in mindset we're going to unpack, moving from just reacting to taking real, strategic action.
So before we jump into the solution, let's get real about the problem. Because when issues are just left to fester, they don't just sit there quietly. Oh no, they have a real, tangible cost to any organization.
You see, the cost of an unsolved problem is never just one thing. It's a total domino effect. It might start with a frustrated employee whose good ideas keep getting ignored. That frustration, it leads to a slip in their customer service. That one bad experience costs you a customer, which of course impacts your profit. And suddenly, a small internal issue has a massive impact on your ability to grow, all because you're too busy fighting fires to fix the foundation.
And this is the trap so many of us fall into, right? This state of compulsive reaction. A problem pops up, and our first instinct is to just patch it up as fast as possible. But that almost never fixes the underlying issue. It's kind of like putting a little Band-Aid on a wound that really needs stitches.
So how do you break that cycle? Well, you move from chaos to clarity with a structured process. This isn't about working harder, it's about thinking smarter, with a proven path to follow. So let's take a look at what that path looks like. A solid path from chaos to clarity, it's often broken down into two really focused stages. Day one is all about understanding the why. The psychology behind a problem and really getting the anatomy of how it even formed. Then, day two is all about the how, using proven tools like root cause analysis to build a solution that actually lasts. You gotta learn the theory, then immediately learn how to apply it. And this brings us to what I think is the most important part. This isn't just about abstract ideas floating around. The whole goal is to build a toolkit of practical skills you can literally apply the very next day you're back at work.
This is where you build your problem solver's toolbox. The absolute core skill is learning how to stop focusing on the symptoms, the visible frustrations, and instead use specific tools to dig all the way down to the root cause. From there, it's about generating truly creative solutions, not just the obvious ones, and having the confidence to pick and implement the right one.
Let's just zoom in on one of those tools for a second. Root cause analysis, or RCA. Most people, they just treat this symptom, the headache, right? But RCA is all about asking why, again and again until you find the real source. For example, why did we miss the deadline? Because the final component arrived late. Okay, but why was it late? Because it needed rework. And why did it need rework? Because the initial specs were wrong. By fixing how you gather specs, you don't just solve one missed deadline, you prevent all the future ones. It's a game changer.
And this slide really shows that core transformation we're talking about. You shift from constantly reacting to failures over here on the left to proactively preventing them on the right. You stop putting out fires and you start fireproofing your entire process.
Ultimately, it all comes back to this one powerful idea. It's about equipping yourself with the process and the confidence to take on any challenge, any no, and find the yes that's hidden inside of it.
This quote, it really says it all. This is the journey, from feeling like you're always one step behind to feeling empowered, in control, and totally capable of making decisions that drive real positive change. So, as we wrap this up, I want you to think about a roadblock you're facing right now. Is it really a wall, or is it a yes that you just haven't uncovered yet? Because often, the only difference is having the right tools to find it.